Welcome back to MTFC TV. During this time, I think it's fair to say it's a distraught day for Frecklington after what can be amounted as nothing more of a criminal performance against the local rivals that are seen as beat 6-0 and could have been more. What are your thoughts on the game?
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised by that at all. I think my last interview when we came against, was it Witton Albion? Last time we got beat 2-1 by Witton Albion. I said that day players obviously looked after themselves elsewhere, got the flip-flops on. We can warn them as much as we can to make sure you've got there's paying public. You've got to come in and first and foremost give everything and leave everything out on the pitch. Stand up, be counted, defend, run faster than the opposition, head more than the opposition, tackle more than the opposition, make it mean more than the opposition. And even after Saturday, we were 1-0 down, 2-1 down, 2-2. We lost the game 4-2. Did I expect it to be 6-0 today? Didn't expect 6, but I went into the game not feeling that confident. There's like I said in there, there's a group of players in there that it just does not hurt enough. They're my players, it's my team. But again, we were safe with 4 games to go, and what we've put in since has been nothing short of criminal. I said it in the last interview. We're 3 games on, with 3 defeats more on, but again, I think we've only conceded 2 in any one game since the turn of the year. It was 4 Saturday, it's 6 today against your local rivals. Take nothing away from Buxton, but they're excellent. You could see they were just big and strong across the park, won everything, and deserved 6-0 winners. Could have been 10. So got no arguments with the result. I'll stand up, I'll be counted. Not sure how many others will be though.
One of the things that I noticed in particular was when a Buxton player was on the ball looking for a player to pass to, there was obviously a lot of players around him and a lot of players calling for the ball. But we didn't see that from Matt. We can question whether it's a lack of heart, a lack of care, or do you feel players have just gone on holiday now?
I've got to be careful what I say on camera. It's a little bit raw at the minute. I've told the players in there exactly how I feel, how it is. Been see it coming now for a couple of weeks. You remember some of these players have been here, since we took over really. When they were on really good form, you find out about people and players, and more importantly about people. When the chips are down and things aren't going your way, that's when you find out who you've got in your changing room. And we've certainly found out who we've got in there, because it's evident on the football pitch. Inconsistent, turn up really when you want. Things don't change with me, Chris, Terry or Sol. You get the same week in and week out with us. But unfortunately, results are results. It's on my head, the results are. But today is probably one of the worst performances I've ever been in as a manager. And I've been done a couple of times heavy, but that today was the worst performance I've ever been involved in as a manager.
It doesn't help as well, especially the first goal we concede. It's another set piece. It's another case of players not picking up the forwards. It's something I know from being at training sessions that you, Terry and Chris spend a lot of time drilling into the lads, but do you feel it's a case of them perhaps not realising what the jobs are or just not listening?
Well, I said before the game, we've got a young goalkeeper in. When he's played injured. The last 2 games, Jordan Pierpont's played injured. He's had a dodgy ankle, just desire to go and want to play, want to take his opportunity. In a team low on confidence, by the way. But we just didn't get around him. A young keeper against a physical team, they was always going to put it on him. We could see, I was shouting to Holly, Liam Hardy's hid behind the goalpost. Didn't even turn to see where it was. Ball in the box, free header, the 6 yards box, pinned the keeper. And from then on, again, set piece, and and again just through one-on-one on goal, no one picking up. It's just it's embarrassing, and we can stand here for days and for hours, and it's all down to individuals to take responsibility, want to defend your box, and like I said, we've got progressively worse as the season's gone on, and that's all I could say in terms of today. Was apologise to everyone connected with the football club. I'll take full responsibility for that. Like I said, there'll not be many others that will do, but like I said, I'll take full responsibility for that and move on.
It's a question that I was going to leave until next week's interview, but it feels prevalent to ask it now, as I know Heard from a few fans. Do you still feel that yourself, Terry, and Chris are the right people to lead this club forward long term?
I don't understand that question. I don't understand what you mean by that question. Are we the right people to take the club forward? I don't understand that.
As in, I'd guess you say, are you the right club to get that pre-season next year to build the squad you want, or do you feel that we've seen perhaps not enough to warrant carrying on next season?
Well, listen, we inherited players that were contracted at the football club. People don't realise the work that's gone on behind the scenes. But more importantly, we're judged by results. And results haven't been good enough since the turn of the year. I think everyone got all excited, including the crowd, when we had a really good run. But again, it's since the turn of the year, the results haven't been good enough. But again, our remit was to keep the club in the league. We've done that, and whether the club want us to take them forward or not is down to them. We need to, like I said from a couple of weeks ago, we need to make sure that everyone's finding the right direction to allow us to want to take this club forward. But again, it just seems there's a lot of things that just need to be put in place. Whether that's us, whether that's another manager coming in, then that's down to the board. But I can honestly say that we've done everything in our power to make this football club better with what we've got, what we've brought in, what we've inherited, and we've done its job done. We've kept them in the league. At one stage, it was looking very, very bleak. We had a flirt with it, but then again, you've seen performances like today. Goes to show why we were where we were at that time in the season.
Do you feel as a manager as well, particularly because you come up against your local rivals, the shirt's to be won for next season, there's still, if a player puts in a great performance, perhaps if you are still in charge here, whatever the case may be next season, to change your mind, there didn't seem to be any desire to do that from the players today.
Well, it's like I say, your eyes don't lie, do they? But you ask a lot of players in that changing room, and they'll probably tell you different. They see different game players do. But again, we're in front of how many today? 700-800. They can see for themselves who wanted it more than the others, who put the bodies on the line, and the gulf between the two teams is absolutely massive. And to be honest, if you look at it, they're in the playoffs. We were fighting relegation. We like I said, we've stayed in the league. But whether we're the right people or not, then that's down to the board. But we give everything week in, week out. Job done in what was asked to do, and then you'd see a total different team in the summer in the pre-season when we have a free hit on it. Obviously we've tied down the best player in the league, Craig King, in my opinion. He's been out for 2-3 months, so he's attached to the football club next year, which is great for the club. But regarding the rest, then that's open to discussion.
Well, I think we should leave it there because I've been pointing at honestly. So, thank you very much for your time, Dave Frecklington.
No problem.